Hey guys, welcome. I'm Parshvika. Welcome to the channel where we talk a lot about feminine energy topics, self-productivity topics, and all that stuff. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about the some of the magnetic feminine energy tips that you could actually do to increase your magnetic feminine energy that will going to help improve your romantic relationships specifically. So let's dive in. Give this video a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more such videos. If you're interested in female self-care planner, we have a planner. It's kind of like a workbook, not really a planner, a workbook which you can actually fill it out and take care of yourself as a female. It's a PDF download. The link is in description box below. Anyways, let's talk about how to increase your magnetic feminine energy. Now, I've made a couple of videos in the past talking about this particular topic. If you're interested in, you can very well check out my channel. But today we're gonna be sharing some more magnetic feminine energy tips that really help me personally to become more in the feminine energy and more in the receiving mode, and that actually help improve my romantic relationship. First thing first is never ever argue. Yes, even if you are talking not in your romantic relationship with your parents, with your family member, with your friends, anywhere, and they have a different thing and they think differently, you think differently, everyone has a different thinking, and they're like, no, my thinking is right, and you're like, no, my thinking is right, and you started having argument, you started fighting over the issues that actually put you in the masculine energy, because masculine energy is anger, it's like aggression, taking the action, having the power, like physical power. Feminine energy is also a powerful energy, it's also power, but it's more relaxed, kind of like sit back, kind of like a power, which is way more powerful than the aggression based power. But once you started arguing, you get in the masculine energy, you destroy your feminine energy. And plus guys, no one loves argument, you even don't love argument, and if you start an argument with anyone, it will not gonna end up well. So avoid argument at all cost, whatever way possible you can. With that being said, the second tip I have for you: the moment someone talks about you something, or they say something about very sensitive topic for which you have different thinking and they have different thinking, I would highly recommend you to not to go into the stress mode. Moment they say something, okay, we need to think about it, oh, we need to do this, and you're like, get in the stress mode. Oh, I need to do this thing, I need to do that thing, I need to think about it, I need to change, I need to adapt. No, 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 stop. Stop. He is or she is or whatever person that you have the relationship with is saying based on what they think. You don't have to go into the survival mode, you don't have to go into the stress mode, thinking too much. Oh, he's saying something about this, how I'm gonna do that, he doesn't like this, he doesn't like this food and I like this, how are we gonna compromise? No, you don't have to think about it. He or she, whatever person is saying, based on what they think, okay, take that as an information instead of getting emotional with that. Take it as an information. Okay, this is information they are giving me, what they like, what they don't like, what they think on this particular topic, and you can chill out about it. Not to take it seriously, because people change. Everyone is you pushed out, I'm gonna cover in the next step, but people change, their opinions change with time, so you don't need to take it hard on your heart. Oh, they say something like that, oh, they don't like it, oh, they this. Don't take it hard, don't get into the stress mode, don't get into the survival mode. Just take it as information. Okay, fine, whatever you say, okay, fine. You don't have to agree with them, you don't have to accept them the way it is or accept the thing, but you can take it as respect them, their choice and their opinion. I'm like, okay, fine. But then being that, the third tip I have for you is everything is you pushed out. If you are in the stress situation, if you are in the survival mode, you're gonna track all those things in your relationships, in your life, that will going to create more stress for you, more frustration for you, more make you more in the survival mode. It's kind of based on my own personal experience. uh, I have seen a couple of the times when I am in the survival mode, when I'm in the fighting energy, my boyfriend reflects the same thing towards me. or my parents reflect the same thing, or someone I met on the street, or a friends that I met or had a conversation with someone, they reflect the same fighting energy, same kind of negative energy towards me, because everything is me pushed out. So if you are more relaxed, more calm, less stressed, less in the survival mode, chill out a little bit more, take a day off or do something that you love doing, you are in the positive energy, and that's also the part of the feminine energy, and you're gonna track all those things in your life. And that's also the most important thing to always keep in mind, is everything is you pushed out. If you're trying to change the thing externally, it won't change. You have to change internally, then only the outside world will going to change, because everything is a reflection of your inside world. The outside world is a reflection of your inside world. So it's so important to change your energy. And the best way could you do, I do it the best way, I mean, you don't need to do the fancy stuff or techniques out there if you're not into that. Simply you could do, I do it for me, I just take a 1 hour more sleep. That may seem counterintuitive, but yes, sometimes I need to wake up and I'm like, okay, leave it, and nothing is stressful, I don't need to go to school, I don't have a 9 to 5 job, I can take 1 more hour sleep. And sometimes I get into the deep sleep, other times I just relax, do some sleep guided meditation, and that put me in the zone, that put me in the positive energy, and I really love that feeling. And it's kind of like an ecstasy. It feels like I've got everything that I ever wanted in my life, and I love that feeling so much. And from that feeling, I take an action, and those actions, whatever I do, is effortless, it's easy, it's simple, it's amazing, it put me in the zone, and everyone just reflects those things towards me. My boyfriend reflects the same thing towards me. My parents reflect the same thing. My friends reflect the same thing, because I am in the good mood. So everyone is in the good mood, because I'm gonna send them that kind of vibration from me, and they're gonna actually reflect according to it. Because in your world, in your universe, no one has the power, only you has the power. So you decide what kind of energy you want to be in, and that the other person, that the other people, or the situation, or the things in your life are going to reflect that thing. So it's so important to do that. I mean, I could talk about this topic the whole day because it's so interesting and so amazing, and that actually sees that there is no power, but actually puts you in a lot more power than you could even ever imagine. And that's so amazing. With that being said, another tip, the fourth tip I have for you is also very self-love top tip, and many people talk about, is put yourself first. Whether in romantic relationship with your parents, whatever it is, put yourself first. I think I started doing this from 3 or 4 days. I was listening to the book, Louise Hay's book. If you know about the Louise Hayes, she's amazing, talking about the self-love practices, and her books are amazing. I was listening to the book You Can Heal Your Life, and in that she said one thing, and that hit me, was like, she just wake up every day in the morning and look in the mirror and ask herself, what I want in my what I want today, what makes me happy today, what I want to do today that makes me happy, what my soul wants to do. And she asks those questions, and based on the answer she gets, she does all that stuff. And that is so amazing. When you look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what makes you happy, or what makes me happy, and then the answers come, and you do those things, or you act or behave in those ways, then it's amazing. You feel so happiness, you're in the high vibe, high frequency, and everything just worked perfectly that day. If you look at that way, everything just works so perfectly that you couldn't even imagine. And you're like, wow, it's a perfect day, it's my lucky day, whatever you call it. But it's not that it's a lucky day. It can be a lucky day, every day is a lucky day, I believe in that concept. But it's because you put yourself first, you do things that makes you happy, and then everything just falls perfectly into the place. And that's the most important thing. With that being said, another tip I have for you is finding the balance between putting yourself first and also putting other people's needs as well. This is so important when you have a relationship. So whether you have a family, kids, relationship with your spouse, with your boyfriend, with your parents, with your friends, you want to put your needs as well first, and you need to put the other people's needs as well. You need to find the balance. Now practically, In the beginning, I was disrupting the balance because sometimes I focus totally on me, then I'm feeling great. But when I'm with the other people, I focus on their needs, and then I put my needs aside and put their needs first, and which disrupts the relationships, which makes me feel bad, and in the in turn, other person also feel bad later on. So now I'm testing something different. What I did, I've put my needs first in the day. I look myself in the mirror, ask myself what I want to do today. Okay, I want to do video editing. Okay, I want to sleep 1 more hour. I want to go to the supermarket. I want to eat that. Whatever it is, it can be simple, it can be big. It depends. Okay, depending on your mood, depending on what your body, your soul wants from you. So I do those things. Okay, and then I put the other people needs. If I don't have the energy in the day, then I focus on the more self-care. Instead of actually doing something for the other person, I focus on the self-care. I focus on the self-love, because I don't have the energy right now. I need to charge my batteries, and the best ways to charge my batteries is to focus on me, my self-care, my self-love, and my battery is charged, then I can focus on the other people. So this is something you need to find a balance. I think that this comes with the practice, this comes with the trying different things and see what works for you, what works for your relationships, and then finding the balance and doing what works for you. And for me, practically, I feel like when I put myself first, if I have the energy, then I do something for others. If I don't have the energy, then I focus on the self-love, get back my energy, and then I do something for other person. That's the kind of like the thing that I do. Now, depending on your personal need, you can twist and turn and see how it works, but you need to find the balance between putting your needs first and also putting the other people needs, because you love them, you care for them, and you want to do something for them, and they love it. Everyone loves when someone does something for them, but then you need to find a balance. You don't need to put yourself in a trash when you're thinking about someone. No, because you come first. So you need to find that balance. That comes with the practice. That's what I can say, and trying different thing and see which one works. Another tip I have for you, this is a mindset shift. Okay, the tip that I have for you, which is to actually remind yourself or affirm yourself or tell yourself that everything comes easy to me. Things are easy, everything is easy, I'm gonna get what I want through the effortless, the path of least resistance. You can remind yourself every day, once in a while, or whatever works for you. But I remind myself whenever I feel like I want to push harder or something like that, because coming from the culture where you need to push harder, you need to work harder to get the results, and that's put you in the masculine energy that actually depletes your feminine energy, and that takes a toll on my health as well. My health was deteriorating so much. I was feeling so sick, so bad, and it wasn't putting me in the zone. So what I did actually is shifting my mindset. It's all about the mindset shifts, because once you do these things internally, everything will going to reflect externally based on that. So what I did, I remind myself, okay, I want to do this, I want to try this, I want to eat this, or I want to make this thing happen, but I want it through easy, effortless, through the path of least resistance and no hard work. I say that. And practically most of the times those things comes through the path of the least resistance that my mind couldn't even imagine of. If I'm trying to make them happen, chase them, or trying to struggle, that would be a lot of the work, and which at the end of the day I'm gonna hate it. So what I practically do is remind myself, and then I rest and relax, take my mind off the subject, think about something else, maybe watch a movie or sleep or eat something that I want to eat or whatever. Just take my mind out of the subject and do something that makes me put in the zone, that makes me happy, and all of a sudden that thing comes in my life. It happened to me time and time, so many times. When I want to eat something, I want to get something, and I'm like, oh, I have to go to that supermarket. I don't want to go out. I just want to rest and relax on my bed, but I want that thing as well. And then I rest and relax, and after an hour or so, my boyfriend comes and he get all those things which I wanted. So I don't need to go out. He'd bring all those things on the bed. I can eat and I can rest. So this is just one example. Practically you can remind yourself on every other subject and see the magic shift started happening in your life, because the law of assumptions work. Whatever you assume, it becomes your reality. So if you assume that everything is easy, simple, and things comes to you with easy, effortless, you don't need to struggle or work hard, then trust what things will going to work that way. If you think that you need to struggle, work hard for things, then yeah, So I used to work very hard and struggle, but it takes a toll on my health, mental health, physical health. So I moved towards this another mentality, and now everything seems so easy, so effortless, and the things happen so fast. Sometimes within a day, sometimes within an hour, and I'm like, wow, I love this. The another thing that I want to talk about, I think this is going to be the last tip, but I want to a little bit explain more over here, is this is more typically about the romantic relationship, is allow your man to be in the masculine energy and allow yourself to be in the feminine energy. Now, with that being said, you need to clearly know what is the masculine energy, what is the feminine energy. Now, I can tell you something based on what I know. The feminine energy is more sit back, relax, calm, cool, compressed, and she knows that she gets what she wants. She focuses on self-love and more inspiring and more chilling out, relaxing vibe. And masculine energy is taking action, chasing after the dream, chasing after the things, more aggression, more physical action based things, motivation, goal oriented mindset, and all that stuff. So when you allow your man to actually be in the masculine energy, let him do his stuff. Don't go and polish his shoes. I mean, I don't know why this example come in my mind, but I never did that. My boyfriend doesn't wear shoes, so anyways. But was just a random example, guys. But don't do the things for your man, okay? If he can do those things, then let him do that, because it's gonna increase his masculine energy, because that's an action-oriented work, a goal-oriented work. Let him do that. Don't do that if you don't want to do it. Don't do the physical action. Just chill back and relax. And whenever he does those things, don't complain. That's the another thing. Don't complain. Don't say that, oh, you don't take out that trash that day. Now it's smelling so bad. You're taking out trash very late. Don't do that, okay? Whenever he is doing it, whether late, early, whatever it is, just compliment him. Just say thank you if you don't want to say anything. Just simply say thank you. Maybe give a kiss on his cheek or whatever it is. And see that the dynamics in your relationship works so amazing, because you allow him to be the masculine energy and you compliment him when he does things for you or for the home or whatever it is, and he loves that. And once he know that you compliment him, he likes it, he'll gonna do more, and you don't need to do that work. You sit back and relax. You're more in the feminine energy, he's more in the masculine energy, and that works pretty perfect for a dynamics of a healthy relationship. Now obviously these things will going to vary. Every relationship is unique. Female sometimes wants to be in the masculine energy and a man wants to be in the feminine energy, then that's a different thing. If you have a relationship it's different, then the things will going to vary, but that's what I've seen personally working for me. I allow him to take decisions. I allow him to decide, to make plans, to chase after the goals, to chase after me sometimes, because I play with him, just to kind of like playing with him. So I allow him to do all those action-oriented, goal-oriented activities, and I sit back. Okay, I trust you. And I compliment him, and that works amazing. I am not at all stressed. It feels so amazing for me. I don't need to do those things, and he's doing those things for me, so I'm so much happy, and I feel loved, I feel cared, I feel appreciated, and I appreciate him, I approve him, and that's amazing. So hopefully these tips will going to help you increase your magnetic feminine energy and help you improve your romantic relationship. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Your questions, your comments are really welcome. If you want me to make a video on specific topic, do let me know. If you want to share your own tips, your experience, also let me know. I'll see you the next time. Till then, take care. Bye guys.